Hey everyone, I'm back, and today we're going to be talking about Memento, and this movie is directed by Christopher Nolan, and it came out in the year 2000, and it stars Guy Pearce, Carrie-Anne Moss, and I'm sure you all know what this movie is about, so I'm going to skip over the plot, and I thought this movie was really great. I would definitely say it's one of Christopher Nolan's best movies, and I really connected to the story and the characters, and the presentation of the film added a lot to it, and I'm sure you all know that this movie is told in a non-chronological order in the sense that you have two storylines, I guess. You have one shot in black and white and the other in color, but the way Christopher Nolan decided to show all of this is to have the scenes in color being reversed, not like the scenes moving in reverse for the entire film, but you go from like the second to last scene, then the third to last scene, then it keeps going backwards. But when we cut, we're done with one scene that's in color, it goes to a black and white scene, and the black and white scenes are moving forward in time, whereas the color scenes are moving backwards in time as you end with each scene. And to avoid confusion, they do play like a few seconds after, just to let you know where you are, as in the sense like, here's a scene where I'm just going to use this, pretend this hand is like what's cutting off one scene from the next in the color scenes. Like, so as you're like closer to the beginning, it'll like, this is like it towards the end, and it goes back and forth and starts from here and then moves forward, and then it goes from here, when it cuts back to a scene in color, it goes from here all the way to here and a few seconds past that, just to avoid confusion. And I didn't mind that choice, and it never bugged me, and I'm sure it might bug a couple people, but I was fine with it. And the story is always very interesting to watch, and it's a big mystery as to how everything is going to unfold, and I'm just always excited to see what's to come next. And even though I have seen this movie before, rewatching it didn't take away from anything. If anything, it made it a bit better for me, because I was able to pick up on a few details and it got a little bit better. And I don't think this is a perfect movie by any means, but it was a good experience to see this movie at least twice. And this is not a movie where you have to see it twice in order to get the full experience out of it. You can watch it once and it's like, oh yeah, that was pretty good. And the characters are very interesting to me, and they're not all likable people, but they're still interesting to watch, and I'm always with the movie, and the characters, they always have something going on, and the movie, it never really wastes any time. And the way I see the story is that I view the scenes that are in color to be like the real story of the movie, whereas the scenes in black and white are a bit of context as to like what things are being to like set certain things up. And sometimes it only cuts back to scenes in black and white for like 30 seconds or something, but it's still integral information, I feel, to add to the story. And if I'm going to criticize anything, is that I found the color scenes more interesting than the black and white scenes. But I'm not going to take off points for that, because it's just a personal preference. And like I said, the black and white scenes are just to add a bit of context to the film as to like what's going on, whereas the color scenes is like the real story to me, and like most of what I get out of the movie is just when it's in color. And my only other complaint with this movie would be that some of the punches don't look all that real, but aside from that, I don't really have any other complaints with this movie. This might be my favorite Christopher Nolan movie. It's pretty high up there. I like it better than The Dark Knight. I like it better than Inception, Dunkirk. I'll have to rewatch Insomnia for a second time to really see which one I like better, but both this and Insomnia are really great to me, and I love both of those a lot. And the only Nolan movie that I haven't seen yet is Following. That's the only one I haven't seen. Everything else I've seen and or reviewed for the most part. The only ones I didn't review are The Prestige and Tenet, which are my least favorite ones. But overall, I really enjoyed it. Loved it. There's barely anything that I didn't like about it. I would highly recommend that you check this movie out. And with all that being said, I'm going to give Memento a 10 out of 10. Thank you for watching my videos as always. If you enjoyed this review, be sure to leave a like and comment down below what you thought of Memento, and my social media links, they will all be in the description, so follow me there. And last but not least, subscribe to be a part of Foley Nation, and I'll see you when I get my next review up, and that is going to be for a movie that I said was like my favorite movie of 2016, and I haven't seen it in like 5 years. And I saw it twice in theaters. No idea if it's gonna hold up or not, but we'll see. Deadpool! So look forward to that, but until I get that up, thank you for watching and have a great day.